Shout out to Lions Den for bringing this story earlier. I'll leave a link in the description box to his video. There's currently an active shooter in a Santa Fe high school in Texas. So I'm going to start with the video from ABC in Houston.
The scariest thing, I mean, just hearing from that student, Nikki, who was
Right.
actually in the art class when that shooter walked in.
Well, let's listen. This is what I talked to her about earlier. This is Nikki, a sophomore at Santa.
I was at school in first period, and the fire alarms went off, and we all thought it was just a fire drill, so we evacuated outside. And then we had all of the administrative personnel yelling at us to get across the street, and we all went to different places that were closest, and we're all hiding.
Okay, but that is actually Layla Butler, who was a student that called us earlier. And then we had a phone call from...
Because there was someone that walked in with a shotgun.
...at the school, but none of this is confirmed, so we're just trying to get you the very, very latest information. The really important detail is whether they have this gunman taken down or confined, or whether they're trying to get him out of the school now. We don't even know the situation there, but as we look at the police presence around the school, and there are a number of officers standing on that pickup truck staring into the school this morning, I'm not exactly sure what's going on there as they just try and figure out the situation for themselves. We'll get you details as our reporters get in there this morning.
You have to wonder if they know something to the fact that potentially the shooter is under control, if you will, because things are a little more calm. Nikki, the student, the sophomore who was actually in the art class, said that earlier she saw SWAT team members running about, and she saw police running about, and you see them now sort of what appears to be assessing the situation. By the way, UTMB tells us that they are prepared to take any patients. They say right now they do not have any patients, but they are prepared to take any as needed.
Well, that would be one of the closest hospitals. So would hospitals in Clear Lake.
Right.
So we're not exactly sure where any of the wounded were taken to this morning. And again, all we are hearing is from parents and students saying that they saw people being put in ambulances this morning and taken away from the scene. So where those patients have been taken. Life Flight comes down generally from Houston, although Galveston has one itself, but we're just not sure where the Life Flight helicopters came into this morning. I'm assuming it's from Houston, and then they would be brought back here to Ben Taub Hospital or into the medical center itself here.
And Tom, we have some, at least this is pretty sad news here. We can say that Sky Eye did spot a sheet and potentially a body under the sheet. Now, we don't know if this is a student or potentially a faculty member, but Sky Eye did spot that, and it's near the back of the school, and that is where the parent, Richard, said that they were bringing the injured or trying to bring out the injured students. Richard seeing the ambulance and seeing Life Flight there towards the back of the schools.
Okay, so this is a live broadcast from ABC 13 in Houston. I'm going to let it keep playing. Let's see. So it's going to keep playing, but it's muted. And I'm just going to turn the screen around. Sorry about it. I'm turning it around a lot. So, the article is just, this is live coverage from their website, Active Shooter Situation at Santa Fe High School. And it was updated 4 minutes ago. So Santa Fe High School is on lockdown right now. This would be, it's 6:50 now, so either 8 or 9:50. The young lady said the shooting started around first period, so that was probably right after 8:30. I'm not too sure about the time, but they say it's 7:30 to 7:45. That's what witnesses say. The shooting took place in an art class on campus between 7:30 and 7:45 for them, so they must start high school real early. Then they say the incident occurred involving an active shooter. The district has initiated lockdown at the high school, and then they'll send out further information as it is available. So they had the Santa Fe Police, Galveston County Sheriff's Office, and alcohol, tobacco, firearms agents responding to the school. At 16,000 Highway 6, students are being lined up outside the school, as you saw. Their backpacks are being deposited for officials so they can search through their backpacks in case any of them wanted to be like a Nicholas Cruz. If you remember, Nicholas Cruz down in Parkland, Florida, former student, went to the school, killed, what was it, 17 people? Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section, but killed 17 people. Then he turned on the fire alarm so people left out of the classrooms. Then he started shooting people, faculty and students. And then I believe he changed his clothing and walked outside with the other students. And so he blended in with the other students. So now they're having to take people's book bags and belongings in order to decrease that potential problem where whether you have students who are involved in shootings. So I'll leave the link to this article in the description box. Hopefully there'll be more information. If there is, I'll try to come back with more. I also put the link to Lion's Den's video. He did just a quick video about the situation earlier that I saw. And I'll come back to you, hopefully. See you in the next video.